Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you're here for the first time. I am Jenny, and I just changed my number. I never can get over that. Anyway, today's a little different video. I am doing a complete first impression on a challenge type video. This is a video that Jackie Ina put a challenge out to do all Black-owned company products. For the most part, I'm going to stick to that. I may have to, I think powder is the only thing. I could not find one that was light enough for me. I have a hard time with real heavy powders. I did find, we'll get into it. I'll show you all the stuff I found. So let's get to it. First of all, I will tell you, Danessa Myricks, this company is amazing. She is wonderful. I don't know if this is Danessa I spoke to, but I will tell you, the person was very, very knowledgeable in the products. The first one I got, the pump wasn't working right, and it was way too light. So she sent me another color, and this is a little dark. This is a very, very heavy, full coverage. Let me show you. This is their, it's called Visionary Cream Cover. And this is more like it's almost like stage type makeup where it's very full coverage. If you are looking for something to have like pictures done, where you need to look like a porcelain doll. And this is your product. Now, keep in mind, when you go into a very full coverage product like this, you can accentuate some of your texture, which happens on me all the time. Plus, I have very sensitive skin, and I'm not a real heavy full coverage gal, but anyway, I'm going to mix. This is the color N03. I'm going to mix that with this one. This is the first one I got, which was N01. The pump is not working. I can hit this thing 100 times. The pump's not working, but you can unscrew the top and get a little bit of the product out somehow. Let me find a brush. I forgot all about that, having to get into it this way. But the first color was a little dark for me, so I'm going to dig in. This one's a little... How am I going to get in here? I'm just going to stick this... okay, let's try that. I'm just going to try to get a little bit of that out to lighten this up. Also, you can use a facial oil with this or a moisturizer. I don't know how this is going to react with my moisturizer because I use more of a gel type moisturizer. And the lady I spoke to about this from the company said it works great with moisturizers or oils, but I didn't ask about gel. Found gel is a new kind of thing going on that I've had it not react real good with some products just because it's very, very water-based and it kind of dilutes it down. Plus for some reason they put all these heavy colorings and scents and stuff in every one I've tried so far, except for, I think it's Tatcha. Sorry, I can never say that word. Tatcha. I have got this stuff all over me. But this is very heavy, full coverage. Oh, I wanted to show you what that color looked like. Sorry. Let me get my little garbage can over here that I forgot. You guys ever wonder my background? It's just a vinyl backdrop. Get them at any website. You can get them at any professional photography type place. They sell backdrops. You can get cloth or plastic. I like to get the vinyl because I don't have to stretch it. But you wind up with these wrinkles like right there. They're driving me nuts. So we have this ready. Now you are getting a completely full first impression. You guys that watch me normally know my videos tend to be a little bit longer. So just chill. If you want to, you can fast forward through this, but you see how much lighter that is? That's the lighter color around it. I'm just going to kind of bring these together and try to come up with something that looks about my color. Here we go. I think that's about right. I usually make such a mess doing this, but what I do is I keep the dark color on one side, the light color on the other, and then kind of mix them towards the middle, and then come up with something like this. I think that's going to look good. I am going to attempt to put, I don't know how I feel about putting the gel in here. I'm going to put a couple drops of my, this is my Phoenix facial oil. But see, the orange color is going to throw me off. I've been using this stuff here. This is by Glow Recipe. It's Watermelon Glow. It's just, it's a gel moisturizer. It's got a little pink tint to it, but it's very, very thin. But this is what I've been using. I love this stuff. And it smells incredible. Just going to put two little squirts of that in there. Just to see if I can thin this down a little bit. See what I get. I don't know how this is going to react, but, you know, that's the only way we can find out these things is to try it. Oh, wow, it fluffed. Look at that. It fluffed it up. What the hey? That's kind of cool, though. Let me see if I can get enough mix in there. Actually, I'm going to have to kind of get it all on my brush. It really fluffed it up. Wow, I like that because it was a very heavy oil, thick oil product. I've got all of it on here, so... All right, just bear with me here a minute. I got all of it on here, so I don't really... Whoa, I didn't mean to put that much. I don't know how that's going to blend out. I should have brought a hair tie, too, and I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Let's pull my hair back, because this one's going to be a little messy. Sorry, guys. It is 7:30 a.m. here, so... bear with me. And as usual, it is the day I go to the doctor. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is pretty. Now, when you use a moisturizer with it, especially what I use that gel moisturizer. Wow, I'm liking this because that is a real light moisturizer that I used. It's very similar to like the B.O.M.B moisturizer that's going around. The one I really like is this Neutrogena. I don't know if you guys have tried this. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. This stuff is amazing. It's very similar to that pink stuff I just used and about the same price. That jar I think was $17. I still am putting this video together, you guys. I know I keep promising it. It is the video about just the pricing and talking about the different things, you know, how prices go and everything. It is really ridiculous how they're doing things now. This is extremely full coverage. It is a heavier foundation. Now, this is something you're really probably going to want to use like this. I really would like to try to thin this down even more for like a daily use. Wow. This stuff blends like a dream. I mean, this is just incredible. And I have dry skin, so my skin is just pulling it's pulling the moisture from it. But look, it's still leaving it so dewy and pretty. I would not suggest this for like a daily wear for an oily type skin. It may be better if you thin it down more with your with a moisturizer for you. But if you like matte foundation, this is not for you. No. Oops. Not even close. It is not even close to matte. This is Extreme Dew. Extreme Dew. I really like it so far. Let's get on to the other products. I should have had a drawer to put this stuff in as I finish it, but I don't, so... Oh, I have a basket right here that'll work. Okay, let's get on to this. The only powder I found was the Danessa Myrix, and this is more of a... I haven't tried any of these products, so haven't really tried. I haven't tried. This is a highlighter. Wow, look at that. I'm not setting my face. That is a highlighting powder. Look at that. Is gorgeous. That is so pretty. Look at that. I've never used a loose highlighter like this. Wow. Look at the doing. You know what? Oh, this will work. I'm going to use Okay, we'll kind of cheat. I use my Patrick Star powder. Patrick Star is Spanish, so we'll call that. I could not find a powder. I really couldn't. I really thought I had one with that Danessa Myricks. But what I've been putting in my powder is that Lancome one. I'm going to try to take a little bit of this and just kind of sprinkle it lightly into my Patrick Star powder. I'm going to get kind of a hybrid. Wow, that is like, oh my gosh, that's too sparkly. Yeah, that's too much sparkle. All right, but I'm going to leave some of that in there. I like that. Okay. Let's try this out. You know how I am. Dip in and pat it on the back of my hand. Let's see what we get. Now I wanted to stick to all Black-owned company products, but I could not find a powder to set this with. I really thought that Danessa Myricks was going to be a setting powder. She did have setting powders on there, and I grabbed this, I guess thinking this was going to be more like that Lancome powder that I use. Wow, this sets down beautiful. I used just a tiny bit. I mean, you can't see with these bright lights, but I used just ever so tiny a bit of that, of the Danessa Myricks powder in with my Patrick Star powder. Just enough to give it a little glow. I'm going to come in. I'm going to go at the bottom. It got a lot in that lid right there. I guess I would make sense it's heavier than the other. I'm going to dip into that. I'm just going to dip straight into that on my powder brush. Oh my God. I am in love, guys. I'm telling you, this is a new staple. This is a new staple product in my arsenal. God, that's beautiful. I'm telling you guys. Danessa Myricks, I don't know a whole lot on her backstory, but I do know she is a professional makeup artist. I can't remember who all she's done, but she's done quite a few famous people. If you watch Jackie Ina, she'll tell you the whole backstory on her. Jackie loves her. I think they've actually met. I don't know, but look at this. Oh my God. Now, if you have a lot of texture like me and you want a highlighter, look at that. It almost just gives kind of a wet. What I did is I just took a tiny bit on my finger. Tiny bit, just like that on my finger. I blotted it on my hand and kind of rubbed it off. And I came in and I went like this. I'm using my monitor to do this. I want you to see how it just, it just gives like a wet. You can kind of run that. You do not, I'm telling you now, you do not need a lot of this product. But this is gorgeous. Okay. Enough of the powder. That is a success. I'm putting this in my powder drawer. I love this stuff. This is gorgeous. I guarantee you could use this on your lids. You know what? I probably will use this on the center of my lid, center corner of my lid today. I'm really liking it that much. You know, I was very hesitant about doing this because I have a doctor's appointment. They're used to me, though. My doctor's office never knows what I'm going to come in with. They have seen me in full slam glam. I never know. Okay, what do we got in here? Let me see what else we have. Okay, what is this? This is a lip product. This is mascara. This is, okay, blush. I was really curious about that blush color. I got a few different blush. I got 2 different blush items, and I got 2 different eyeshadow palettes. I got mascara. I got a lip product. I got an eyeliner. I don't have a brow product. What was I thinking? You know, let's go in these and see if we can find something to use as a brow. You know, you can always use shadows as a brow product. Let me see. Is this too taupe? Yeah, that's way too taupe. Okay, I may have to cheat and use my brow product. I really did want to use all products, but They have a product that they carry at Ulta, or excuse me, at Sephora, and it's called Black Up. This is a black-owned company. I got their mascara and their blush. Look at this blush. That's pretty. It's a purple. It's not really filming as pretty as it is. It is, what color is this one? This is NBL02. I hate when they don't name them, but it doesn't really matter, the names. You know, it's not like, oh, Black Orchid. What's a Black Orchid look like? Oh, it looks like that now. Anyway, let me get this opened up. This is cute. Look at how pretty. That is very, very pretty. Anybody could use this. Now I know what you're saying. Jen, what are you doing? That is so dark. Not really. You want to go into your blush and then pat it off on your hand. See? Anybody can use it. You can use any color of blush. I use purples. I use all different colors. I don't use a whole lot of blush, but that is, ooh, she's pretty. It is a little more, than I usually wear, but we're good. I wish I would have got more products because I didn't really. Where's the blush? Okay, here's the blush. I got this too. This is Juvia's Place. This was like a last minute thing. I didn't even know Juvia's Place had blush palettes. When I go on Juvia's Place, I dive right into their eye palettes. Oh, you know what? I know why I got this. Because I needed something to do my contour. And I didn't have anything. And I gravitated right towards this. Let's grab my contour brush. And I'm going to use this color here, Yara, right here, to do my contour. Let me see how that... Oh, that should be okay. I'm just going to barely come into that, and I'm going to kind of tap it off. So it might be a little too... I was afraid it would pull a little too orange for me, but once I blend it up in that in the blush, it's going to be okay. It's got a lot of orange tone to it, so I'm going to come into this little pink color here. You know, there we go. There we go. Now, I'm very fair-skinned, and stuff shows up on me like you wouldn't believe. If you have as light a skin as I do, I'm sorry. Here we go. It's looking very orange right here on camera, but in person, this looks so natural. I'm really liking this color, and you know, I'm going to be gravitating more towards that. I will be using this. I'm being very extremely light-handed on that. I'm kind of using it as like I always do, a contour and a bronzer all in one. Look at this color right here, though. That color is just yelling and screaming at me. It is a pretty, pretty blush. Look at that. Look at Juvia's Place has such pretty, pretty colors. And if you have darker skin, I'm going to grab this Zoba right here. This is kind of I would call this more of a blush topper. I'm not really a highlight type person, but today I'm gonna super glow it up. I know I'm stupid. I love being silly. You know, I love having fun. If you can't enjoy yourself and have fun, why are you doing something, you know? Makes no sense. Now the fun part. I've been dying to go into these. I've got 2 different palettes from Juvia's Place because, let's face it, the palettes are gorgeous. I got a mini palette, and this is the full size. This is the Magic palette. And I wanted to show you guys because I wasn't real sure what the difference was between the minis and the full size. It's hard to tell online. This is the Masquerade palette in my left hand. This is the Masquerade palette, and now this is the mini, and this is the Magic palette, and this is a full size. That is the difference. You get the same amount of colors, as you see, the palette size are a lot smaller. I kind of like the minis because this is hard to store. What are we going to go into? God, they're so pretty. I think I'm going to go into both, really. I'm going to start off over here in this one, and I'm going to go into Nana. That's this kind of brown color right here. I swear, I think Nikki Tutorials uses that color a lot because I do recall hearing Nana. You just can hear her voice echo in the back of my head. Go into that and see. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Look at that. Now, I have hooded eyes, so I know I've said this 100 times, guys, but when I set my crease, if you look at my crease, I set it way up here. And if you have hooded eyes, I suggest you do the same because it lets you be able to see the colors. Now, for daytime looks, I will tuck more down into it than bring up in there. Wow, I'm telling you, this stuff is extremely pigmented. There we go. It's so hard. I'm not getting good lighting right over here on this side of my face. I'm having trouble with my light on that side of the room because I went with a brighter light up here. It's making it a little more difficult, but I'll have that worked out this week. I wanted to get you guys a video out, so that's what I did. I'm going to go. I've been dying to look at this. The Masquerade palette is like screaming my name, but I like that color to set the whole look because these tend to be a little darker for mine, except for this up here, but that's more of a shimmer, and I don't like to use too much shimmer. I don't like to use any shimmer in my crease, but sometimes I do because that's the color I have to work with. Okay, I'm going to go into, what do I want to do? This teal is just screaming my name right here. But this, I love this color. What do you guys think? I'm going to go into this. I'm going to go into Zobo right here. Just going to tap into that. I'm going to use that to darken that crease a little bit. You know, I was watching these people, and I've been wanting to comment on this. Everybody's doing this, following people's tutorials. I would do it, but I'm a stickler on, if somebody would put a tutorial out there that was actually made to follow, I would do it. I got really upset the other day, and I mean, I left a very nasty comment. I normally don't do that, but Nikki Tutorials, she did this beautiful look on her channel. If you watch, I think it was her last video, but she's going through the eye look, and she does like half of it, and then beep, like clicks like that, and it's like something totally different. Oh, I'm sorry, I did most of it off camera. Nikki Tutorial. Are these commercials? Are these tutorials? I'm showing you how to use this how I would use this palette. I'm not telling you, hey, here, look at the pretty colors. Look at this, go buy it. Here's my promotional code. Oh, come on, man. You know, this is getting old. Let's go back to what YouTube used to be. Like somewhere that I've always went if I needed to learn how to do my makeup. You know? I learned a lot of different tricks on here, and oh, boom, here's my makeup. What does that do? I'm sorry, I had to vent, guys. Look at I'm dropping stuff. I'm getting all worked up. But you know what? Shame on you, Nikki Tutorials. I've been watching you for years, and I've learned a lot of tricks from you, but shame on you. Okay. Anyway, this color is just screaming my name, but I don't know. God, that is a lot of color for me. I could do that on the outside. I don't know. I got this brown in there. Let's just go in here. I got a doctor's appointment. I don't want to go in there looking like I was out partying all night and forgot to take my makeup off. Somebody asked me, did you go out last night? Like, no, why? And they're like, oh, God, your makeup looks so pretty. I figured you went out and just didn't wash your face. Who says that to somebody? Anyway, if you pay attention, I have to bring colors up like this. What I do is look straight at the mirror, and I have to actually bring that color up like this. It's hard to use the monitor to show you, but see how I did that? How if I tuck it, let me show you the other way over here. Let me put it in my actual crease over here and get it on that outer corner. Okay, this is how you see most YouTubers do. You blend it out on your outer corner, get it up in that crease. Way to go. You see what I'm talking about? You want to bring it up. I tend to do my tutorials for people with imperfect faces. Faces imperfectus. I love when I try to sound important or smart, don't you? Now see? See how much different? You can see that color. And I'm going to just blend this off here. Now I'm going to grab I need that. These are very, very pigmented shadows. As you guys know, if you guys watch me a lot, I think this was actually like a highlight brush or a crease brush. I use big brushes like this because I like to come in after and go across here. Because see how that just blends, that softens that edge so much. I like to have really soft blended edges. I like that shadow to just go on like velvet. Now, see, blend that in. And blend that in. You can always go in. I have my little switch over here, which is getting a little dirty on that side. These little switch things, you take them off and just shake them. I'm going to teach you a little DIY. This is actually a filter. You can go to Home Depot or any home product place and get you a piece of filter. That's all this is. Let me show you close. That's all these guys are showing you. It is a filter. And you get yourself a can, a tin, a box. Cut it to fit and fit it in there where it doesn't move around when you go in. And all you're doing is brushing off. Let me show you close. See? You're brushing off the extra shadow onto the filter. And you clean this off every once in a while. I looked at some of these color switches. I think I paid $5 for that one, which that ain't bad, but I've seen some of them be as high as $20. No. No thank you. No ma'am. Okay. Now that we've got this all nice and soft and blended, you want to go back in. We're going to go back into, what is this, Zobo? This burgundy color I'm using here. I'm going to tap back into that. And I'm going to, I want something a little darker. I'm going to come into this right here, actually. What is this? Calabra? It's like a burgundy kind of shimmer. And I'm going to tap that onto my outer corner here. The reason why I put the first color on first, and if you see, I always do both sides of the brush, so I can do one and then flip the brush over and do this other, and you'll have the same color. Because when you're blending colors together, it's hard to make sure when you dip back in, you get the same color. So you always want to do both eyes. And then when you go in to darken it, go back in and then bring up again. And make sure to do both eyes. See? And then dip into color and come back up. And what I'm doing is I'm just darkening this outer corner. This color is not, that color is not really showing up how I wanted it to though. It's showing up very pinky. I don't want to go too, you know what? If I don't like it, there's always soap. I'm going to go into this purple color. I can't say these. Macabre or whatever. If you have the palette, you'll know. Makeda. However you would say that. Some of you guys are probably yelling at the screen. Oh, you say it like this. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how to say it. I dipped into that. There we go. That's what now we're cooking with gas. I wanted a really vibrant corner right there. Just a peak. A little peak toe. You know, like you got those heels that you like that have a little peak toe. It's showing up so much different in person than it is on here. I don't know why. I swear, Nikki Tutorials, she must like either coat her brushes or wet every brush. Because how does that girl get? Have you seen the pigment she shows online? It's so hard. There you go. You can see it now. I'm darkening that corner. Darkening that outer corner right there. There we go. And I'm just kind of blending that into the crease right there. There we go. Keep in mind, guys, I do wearable looks. Now, I told you about this brush that works like your finger. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back into the Magic palette because this pink color is screaming my name. See this pinky tone right here? This might be a little too pink. That pinky tone is what I'm wanting to use right there. I'm going to pop it right in that corner. Not trying to shoot your bird. Okay. Now, you know that if you pick... Oh my God, the phone... My phone knocked over my camera. Sorry, guys. I'm going to just leave that in there. I don't care. Anyway, you know if you go in with a regular brush, what's going to happen? Let me show you on my hand. You're going to get... You can get a little payoff, but nothing like... White shimmery color right here. I'm going to dip into that. And look at this. Look at that. You don't even have to wet that brush. Don't even have to wet her. Look at that. You are not going to get that with any other. But anyway, that is that. Let me wipe that off. But look at how pretty that is. And what I like is you can turn it after you've done that and just kind of blend those two together. And it's also nice to go up here and blend that into the crease. But how pretty is that? I am loving this. I was shocked when I found this. You ever find something that you think is like so cool and you can't believe nobody's found it? I didn't use this. I really wanted to use this today too. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this for my inner corner. This is by Colored Rain, and this is Lovelies is the palette. It has 6 beautiful, very pretty toned colors there. I'm going to go into this white here. This is called Pure, and I'm going to just pop that into the inner corner, and I'm using this finger brush. I'm going to come right along my brow bone right here and just kind of brighten along the brow bone. I was hoping I had a product that I could use for my brows, but I didn't really. I don't know. Let's just move along and we'll see. Sorry, guys. I am loving this foundation. Look at how this stuff's set. I mean, it's gorgeous. This is from Fashion Fair, which is, I believe, an Ulta brand. And this is the color Twilight. It's an eye pencil. That is pretty. It's kind of a silvery blue color. I'm going to pop this right into my waterline. I love blue eyeliners. I really do. I always have. I figured this would kind of offset that purple a little bit. That is pretty. I love blue in the waterline, and I'm gonna come right across the top lash line. Whoa! Just gonna come real tight up against that lash line, and do the outer third with that blue. And of course, I'm going to tight line with it. I hate tight lining. That is pretty. That is really pretty. My eyes get irritated by everything, I swear. That is pretty. I'm liking the eyes today, guys. I really am. And what else do we have in here? We've got a lip color and we've got mascara. The only thing I couldn't find was the brow product. But, I'm trying to see if maybe I have something new. I did pick up a few new items. Oh, you know what? Since it's first impressions, we're going to stay in the first impressions. And I think this is new. This is the Color Stay by Revlon, the brow pencil. And I believe this was, I think it was $8.99. And this is in dark brown. I've never tried this. I'm opening it up right now. But I've been trying to find a little cheaper options. And you're going to hear how I went about that. Oh, this is cute. It's got like the, let me get it to focus. It's got like that, why are you not focusing? Focus, baby, focus. There you go. Too much glitter. Here, let me see if I can get it to focus. There we go. It's got that kind of, thicker. It's almost like the, Precisely My Brow, I think. Let's check and see how this is. Oh, yeah, it's just like it. This is in dark brown. I know my hair's not that dark, but my brows have always been very dark. Which is strange because I've always had light brown to dirty blonde kind of color hair. That's my natural color. It does have some browns and auburns in it, though. My hair has a little bit of everything. This is not bad, actually. It's a little... It can get away from you. If you see how soft I'm doing that, it is a gel type product. It's very soft. It's very pigmented. And let's try their little... It's not bad once you blend it with the spoolie. Their spoolie's not too bad. It's very hard. I don't like spoolies that are this hard usually. I'm always afraid they're going to yank my hair out. There we go. Just did a very natural brow. I honestly don't feel I could do a very defined brow with this just because of the type of product it is. I prefer my the Precisely My Brow. That one is more like the Precisely My Brow is more like a pencil with a point, you know, pencil point, where the Goof Proof Brow has that same kind of angled, thicker top. I prefer more of a pencil type. I actually thought that was going to be a pencil. The thing with Revlon and most drugstore products, you can't open them. You can't see what they look like. And they don't explain it very well. I am running late to the doctor, but I'm going to go ahead and soften this edge a little more right here. I like to kind of bring that down onto that bottom lash line. I'm loving that. That is very pretty. It's very pigmented, I will tell you. Now, I cannot remember. This is by Sacha, S-A-C-H-A. It's the product. She had so many different lip products. And I think I was looking for a kind of mauve brown, and I think this is called I'm in the Nude, which this is more for dark skin. When you hear nude, you would think, most people, you would think that peachy, pinky nude color. This is a this is a black-owned company as well. This is like the perfect nude for somebody like Jackie Aina or Elisa. I can't say her name ever. This is pretty though. It's very pretty. It is the perfect nude color for a darker skinned woman. But it is so pretty. I'm loving it. I will actually be wearing this quite a bit. Oh, and it's so... I wish I could like reach over and say, here, try this on your lips, you know. It dried down. It's just, it wasn't completely dry, but It's not really transferring, which is great. I got my lips on crooked. You ever do that? Put the center of your lip offset. I normally never do that. There we go. I always overdraw my lips like drastic, and then I come back with a Q-tip and round it out. So it gives it that overdrawn but kind of natural blend off. There we go. And guys, that is it. Oh, we forgot mascara. Sorry. Where did I put it? This is, you can find this company in Sephora. This is called Black Up. And this is just, I don't think this is waterproof. I don't really like waterproof mascara. And the reason why is I can't ever get it off, and it irritates my, oh, I love this brush. I like nice fluffy brushes like that, and it's got some real deep grooves in it. I have longer eyelashes, so I like to be able to get in there and get it done. And this is a very dark black. Very solid, very pigmented black. Where a lot of companies, I've noticed their black is just kind of muted and kind of taupey. I found that on a lot of them. I will tell you though, this Juvia's place, their palettes are incredible, and they are very, very, very affordable. I definitely would suggest to try them. And as you see, I didn't have any fallout. Except for where I blended down here a little bit. But I did that on my own. And there we go. I didn't get a setting spray either. I should have got a setting spray, I guess. But anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to hashtag Jackie Ina and let her know we did her challenge. Have a great day. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.